This is what your life in Thailand could look like for just $450 a month. You could wake up in Chiang Mai surrounded by the mountains, temples, cafes, and the slower rhythm of northern Thailand. You could live in Bangkok with world-class restaurants, shopping, nightlife, and everything you need right outside of your door. Or you could move to Jomtien and start your mornings by the beach and spend your evenings watching the sunset at a completely different pace of life. And you are not sacrificing comfort to get any of this. All three of these condos are modern, fully equipped, and located in places where you could actually build a life. Same $450 budget, three completely different versions of Thailand. Today I'm taking you inside all three, breaking down the cost and showing you the lifestyle waiting right outside of your door. Because moving to Thailand isn't just about spending less, it's about choosing exactly what you want your life to look like. So you have to decide, do you want the mountains of Chiang Mai, the energy of Bangkok, or the beach in Jomtien? Let's start in the north. This condo is located about 15 minutes from the center of the city. So you're close enough to enjoy everything happening around Chiang Mai without having to live right in the middle of all the noise. The location is also extremely convenient. You have Macro nearby for groceries, Bangkok Hospital is only a few minutes away, and you can still get into the main parts of the city pretty easily. But before I show you the actual room, take a look at this lobby. The entire building has this clean, modern design, and right in the middle, you have this indoor waterfall. It's a small touch, but it makes the entrance feel much more impressive than what you would expect from a condo at this price. Now let's check out the amenities. First, you have this beautiful light blue pool. It's probably not the type of pool where you're going to be swimming laps every morning. It feels more like somewhere you come to relax, cool off, and enjoy the design of the building. You also have a typical condo gym with everything you would need for a light workout. You've got the cardio machines, including treadmills and bikes. Then over here, you have the weight training machines, a bench, and a full set of dumbbells. For anyone working from home, there's a co-working space, and you also have this lounge area where you could work, hang out, or invite a few friends over. Then you have both a sauna and a steam room. So before we even enter the unit, you can already see that you're getting quite a lot here for around $450 a month. If Chiang Mai is the lifestyle you're leaning toward, I have a full relocation guide covering neighborhoods, rent prices, transportation, burning season, and everything you should know before moving. I'll link it below. Now let's go inside. This is a 32 square meter studio, and the first thing you'll notice is that it doesn't feel overly cramped. Starting with the sleeping area, the bed is quite spacious. You have closet space for your clothes and luggage, and the balcony brings in plenty of natural light. It's simple, but as far as studio sleeping areas go, this gives you pretty much everything you need. The bathroom also has a nice modern design. I like the mirror, the lighting, and how all the different finishes come together. But my favorite part of this unit is the kitchen and dining area. Here you actually have enough space to prepare food properly. You get plenty of counter space, an electric stove, a microwave, and a full-size refrigerator with enough room to store your food and vegetables. And this counter also works as a small dining area. For someone like me who enjoys cooking, this is probably the strongest part of the condo. Then over here, you have the living area. It's cozy, but you still get a proper sofa, a television, and enough separation from the bed that the entire unit doesn't feel like one big bedroom. And finally, you have the balcony. It gives you somewhere to step outside, get some air, check out the view, or just leave the doors open and bring more light into the condo. So that is our first option. For around $450 a month, Chiang Mai gives you a modern unit, a good kitchen, strong amenities, and a quieter lifestyle just outside the center of the city. Honestly, this is going to be difficult to beat. But Bangkok plays by completely different rules. Because when you take the same $450 budget and move into one of Bangkok's most popular neighborhoods, you are not paying for peace and space anymore, you are paying for location. The question is, how much do you have to give up to live right in the middle of everything? Let's find out. Now we're in Thonglor, one of the most expensive and desirable neighborhoods in Bangkok. And this is where the comparison gets interesting. This condo rents for around $420 a month. So it actually comes in below our $450 budget. But this studio is only 24 square meters. So right away, you're losing a lot of space compared to Chiang Mai. That's the trade-off here. You're not paying for a large unit, you're paying to live right in the middle of Bangkok, surrounded by restaurants, cafes, shopping, nightlife, and everything that comes with the city lifestyle. But there's another reason the price stays this low, and you'll see it as we go through the building. The layout is simple. You have the living area up front, the kitchen along this side, and the bed tucked toward the back. It's definitely compact, but for one person it works. The bed is positioned away from the entrance. Now the kitchen is where the difference from Chiang Mai becomes very obvious. The previous condo had a large cooking area, plenty of counter space, and that island where you could sit down and eat. Here, everything is much smaller. You still get an electric stove, microwave, storage, a full-size refrigerator, and a washing machine inside the unit. The bathroom is simple, clean, and modern. Nothing special, but nothing wrong with it either. What helps this unit is the storage. You have a full closet, storage underneath the television, and this table that opens when you need it and folds away when you don't. In a 24 square meter studio, details like that matter because you can't afford to waste space. And this is probably my favorite part of the room. You have this chair right beside the window with a surprisingly open view across Bangkok. Honestly, I wasn't expecting a view like this from a unit at this price. You could sit here with your coffee, read, or just watch the city for a while. So the room is smaller and the kitchen is nowhere near as good as Chiang Mai. Now here's where you start to understand the lower rent. This is an older building, and once you leave the unit, you can feel it. Chiang Mai felt bright, modern, and relaxed. This building uses a lot more gray, so the common areas feel darker and a little more gloomy. It's not terrible, it just feels more practical than luxurious. The gym is actually pretty good. You have cardio machines, weight training equipment, benches, dumbbells, and enough here for a proper workout. The best part is the view. The gym sits high above the city, so you get this wide open Bangkok view while you train. Then we have the pool, and honestly, this one is not even close to the pool in Chiang Mai. The previous pool had that bright light blue color and felt like somewhere you could relax for a few hours. This one feels much darker, and the gray design gives the whole area a slightly gloomy feeling. It's clean and it's long enough to swim in, so it does the job, but it's probably not somewhere I would be excited to spend the afternoon. You also have a rooftop garden, 4 elevators, and even a convenience store inside the building, which is very useful for grabbing water, snacks, or anything small. But once you step outside, the whole comparison changes. Because now you're in Thonglor. You have restaurants, cafes, shopping, nightlife, and the BTS nearby. That's what you're paying for. Not the pool, not the common areas. So for around $420 a month, this condo is not beating Chiang Mai when it comes to space, the kitchen, or the overall feel of the building. But it gives you something Chiang Mai cannot. You're right in the middle of Bangkok with the energy of the city outside your door. So far, Chiang Mai gives you more comfort. Bangkok gives you the stronger location. But now we have one final option. Because for around the same price, you can trade the mountains and the grey Bangkok skyline for a life just minutes from the beach. Let's head to Jomtien. Now we're in Jomtien for our final option. For around $450 a month, this gives you a completely different lifestyle from both Chiang Mai and Bangkok. You're trading the mountains and the middle of the city for resort-style amenities and a view of the ocean. You can tell from the outside that this place is massive, and once you enter the lobby, it almost feels more like a hotel than a condo. They really went crazy with the decorations here. This building has 2 swimming pools. Let's start with the first one down on the ground floor. This pool feels more like a resort pool with plenty of space to swim, relax, or just hang out around the water. You even have a slide. I also like the bright blue color. It's definitely better than the pool we just saw in Bangkok. But is it better than Chiang Mai? You guys can decide that in the comments. There's also a running track that wraps around the building, so you can go for a run without having to leave the property. Inside, you have a gaming area that also works as a kids room, along with this large lounge with plenty of seating. They even have a pool table if you want to play with friends. Let's go upstairs and check out the second pool. This pool has a completely different feeling. You're higher above Jomtien, you get these open views across the area, and the edge gives it that infinity pool vibe. Now let's check out the gym. Honestly, this is probably the smallest gym out of the 3 buildings we've seen today. But for its size, it actually packs in a decent amount of equipment. You still have cardio machines, weight training machines, dumbbells, and enough here to get a good workout. It might feel crowded if several people arrive at the same time, but the equipment itself covers the basics. Now let's see the actual unit. This is a 32 square meter studio, so right away you're getting significantly more room than the 24 square meter condo in Bangkok. And the first thing you notice is how bright it feels. You have large windows bringing in plenty of natural light, and from the living area you can actually see the sea. Now the water looked a little murky on the day I visited. The landlord told me it normally looks much bluer, but I can only show you what it looked like that day. Either way, being able to see the ocean from your room gives the condo a tropical feeling that neither of the other 2 options could offer. The balcony is also a good size. You can step outside, get some fresh air, check out the view, and really feel like you're living next to the beach. The living area has a modern design. The sofa is a little small, but for a studio like this, I'm not really complaining. The kitchen is also on the smaller side. You don't get the counter space we had in Chiang Mai, but there's still plenty of space to prepare a simple meal, and you have your washing machine inside the unit. The sleeping area is pretty straightforward. The bed is a good size. The design is simple and it gives you what you need. It's a comfortable place to sleep, but it's not the part of the room that stands out the most. Believe it or not, one of my favorite parts is actually the wardrobe. I like the lighting and the amount of storage you get. The bathroom is another highlight. It's a good size, the finishes look great, and the entire design feels clean and modern. So for me, the best parts of this unit are the ocean view, the wardrobe, and the bathroom. The kitchen could be bigger, the sofa could be bigger, and the gym downstairs is the weakest of the three. And if Jomtien is the option you're leaning toward, my Pattaya and Jomtien relocation guide breaks down the best areas, realistic rent prices, transportation, and what you should know before moving here. I'll leave it below. So now we've seen all three, same budget, three completely different versions of Thailand. But now I want to know what you guys think. Which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're curious what $300 a month gets you across Thailand, watch this video on the screen next. I'll see you guys in the next one. Up anymore. I know you only want me when you're drunk and feeling lonely. Don't text me things you don't